instrumental, without a doubt. It is a big piece of this fight.
And I can guarantee you this: Ortiz will be in the best shape of his life, working, in my opinion, with the best S&C in the business. Been working hands-on with Sean Porter, Badu Jack, Caleb Plant. He's the best in the business, and with him working with Coach Wade, I think that's the biggest difference and from the last fight that you'll see. And I think with his conditioning coming into this fight, it's going to present a big problem.
The lightest he's been as a heavyweight?
No, not necessarily.
How
I
much
think
is he weighing though?
right now it's about 239. So he was 232 back a few years ago, but sometime. But for
How many years ago?
Maybe about 5 years ago. So in the recents, yeah, he's always been about 240, 239, 240, etc. Fight night. So we still got a month to go. So we're going to be in the mid to upper 230s and in phenomenal shape.
And I noticed it when we had the presser in LA. We were getting on the flight together. Remember?
Yeah.
And I looked at him. I said, "Damn!" I said, "He in great shape already." You know, and not even knowing at that point that he was working with Coach Wade. So, in my opinion, again, that's going to make a big difference in the fight.
Yeah.
Why?
Hey,
Why?
Well, yeah, can we ask him why? How does being in that best shape, I mean, what is he going to be able to do?
Well, when you know,
a little great double. Yeah. Say, repeat that.
Why does being in the pristine shape help him so much for this fight against Wilder?
Porque estando en esa condición, obviamente, va a cambiar la pelea para la segunda pelea.
No, la condición vino sola. Tengo un entrenador que para ser mejor tiene que estar loco, que es güey. Y nada, en la condición lo que me ha hecho el entrenamiento es lo que me ha conllevado. No va a cambiar nada. No va a cambiar nada.
Yeah, it's obvious. Obviously, in the first fight, he fatigued. He got tired, especially after the 7th round. He wasn't able to continue the attack and the press. Was trying to recover, but Wilder recovered faster, and he just fell to his knees in complete fatigue. So, being that as it may, the second fight, he says nothing's going to change. If anything's going to change, it's going to be Wilder who's going to make some adjustments if he can. If he doesn't, then it's the same fight. Lewis in 15-round shape, and he's got to deal with him for 15 rounds. And obviously, Coach Wade is the best for everything that Mr. Ellaby just mentioned, and he wants to add that, that he's just shot out crazy, and you got to be a little crazy to be in boxing. And Coach Wade is nuts. He puts him through some torture sessions, and they're paying off. So, yeah, he's happy and he's blessed that this was the decision he made 12 weeks ago.
Luis, esta segunda pelea es más personal. Would you say this fight is more personal the second time around?
Lo personal, yo no hay nada de personal, porque eso suena como cosa de la calle. Esto es deporte, es orgullo de deportista que no le gusta perder,
No, it's not personal, obviously. Why would it be? You're not street fighters. We're professional fighters. But it is a lot of personal, wanting to erase that loss and a thorn in his side. Personal in that regard, but nothing against Wilder whatsoever.
¿Te motiva el poder pelearte con un Anthony Joshua o contra un Tyson Fury o probablemente el ganador de Joshua?
Mi motivación es enfocada ahora en esta pelea. Esa gente no me interesan. Cuando termine la pelea, entonces ellos saben que yo tengo en la mira hace rato.
My motivation is this fight and this fight only, November 23rd. After the fight, we can discuss that question. We can, discuss it then. But they're not even in my thoughts at all.
Is that why you wanted this Wilder rematch more than the opportunity you had to fight Joshua?
Que si por eso tú querías la revancha con Wilder mucho más de la pelea con Joshua cuando se presentó la pelea con Joshua.
Claro, porque el deportista que no le gusta perder es eso.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a thorn in his side from day one. Mainly so for the obvious reasons going into that first fight, of which is why he lost. So it was just a sour taste. And yeah, absolutely.
Luis, before that first fight, you came to America, you're fighting for your family to really make it and have a good life. You've done that already. So are you going to be able to be just as hungry as you were before that, heading into this fight, another great payday and things like that.
Antes de la primera pelea, obvio, la meta tuya era poder producir para tu familia y darle una vida buena. Lo pudiste hacer después de la primera pelea, entonces que si esta segunda pelea es lo suficiente para ti, todavía tienes la misma hambre, las mismas intenciones de ser grande.
El boxeador que pierda el hambre no es del dinero, sino es el hambre de lograr, de llegar a lograr a su objetivo, que es ser campeón del mundo. Ese es el hambre de cada deportista y esa no se me ha quitado.
His objective, obviously, when he got to this country was, as you stated, yes, to bring his family and better his daughter and better his family and moving forward. He has been able to do that, yes, and thanks to boxing. But his main goal has always been become a heavyweight champion, and that hasn't veered, nor has he not lost any hunger. Look at him, he's in phenomenal shape. You don't do the torture that you've gone through for 12 weeks and will continue to do in a few more weeks if you just want to get paid. You just get paid, you just show up, and you just, do your best for 3 rounds, and then, go collect the check.
Luis, ¿estás preparado físicamente para este segundo combate? ¿Esperas conseguir un knockout?
No estuviera aquí en Las Vegas, si no estuviera preparado.
I wouldn't be here in Vegas if I wasn't serious about getting ready and going all in for this next fight. I'd stay home in Miami. We have all our resources in Miami. There's no need to leave. And 3 months that he hasn't seen his children, and that's more torture to him than getting punched in the face by Wilder.
¿Y con lo que has mejorado, esperas un knockout o esperas?
Esta pelea no va a terminar, esa pelea lo noqueo o me noquea. No va a haber.
He continues to repeat the fight is going to end in knockout. Either he knocks me out or I'm going to knock him out, but he ain't knocking me out.
That excuse that they keep using, that saying that you're old, do you think that's legit? Because Tyson keeps saying you're old, everybody keeps saying you're old, but nobody don't want to fight you.
Que si esa excusa que dice que tú eres viejo y después a la final nadie quiere pelear contigo, que si tú crees que esa excusa es una excusa legítima.
No excusa, eso es excusa de ellos. Yo estoy en mi mayor condición. Foreman tenía 45, fue campeón del mundo.
It's just talk, cheap talk, obviously, because not even stepping up like you're saying. Foreman was 45 years old and he was a world champion. He's 40 years old, but he feels 30, and he obviously can fight like a 30-year-old, so it's no big deal.
Luis, are you expecting an improved Deontay Wilder in this fight?
Que si estás esperando un Deontay Wilder mejorado en esta próxima pelea.
Yo no sé, King Kong es que está mejor.
He's not sure, but he's definitely a much improved fighter for this second go-around, so yeah, who knows?
You almost had him out of the ring in the 7th round. Is that something you're working on too, when you get him hurt, to be able to have that little extra to finish him off?
Que lo tenías casi ya listo para la foto en el séptimo, en la primera pelea, que si ahora en esta segunda pelea, que es algo que has trabajado para terminarlo si lo tienes en la misma situación.
Todo donde haya un huequito que suceda lo que sucedió, voy a acabar con él.
100%. If he finds that same hole or another hole, or if it comes to that point again, he's not gonna veer from what he did the first fight. He's gonna hit him, hit the ref, hit the doctor, hit whoever steps in. He's not gonna stop punching.
Think about that though. I mean, he was right there where they could have stopped it at any moment.
He's thinking about it right now. Guaranteed.
So you really 40?
Que si de verdad tienes 40. Yeah, 40.
You do look it. You look good.
Yeah, que te ves bien.
¿Cómo lo visualizas que lo vas a terminar? ¿Por knockouts y que van a tirar la bandera blanca? ¿O cómo?
Yo voy a destruir a mi contrario. No sé lo que va a pasar, pero voy a destruir.
He's going to seek and destroy. He doesn't know how the fight's going to get stopped, whether they're going to throw the towel. He doesn't know. He's not sure if they're going to stop it. Our mantra is he quits. They quit for him. You make him quit, or you knock him out. So, I mean, any of those four is us winning. So.
¿Dirías que esta sería la pelea más importante de tu carrera en este momento?
Bueno, yo digo que sí, porque tuve una pérdida con él y quiero ganar.
Yes, absolutely. This is the most important fight of my career. It's silly not to think that way and not to prepare for that. It's the fight that I lost against, and for whatever excuse can be given on both sides, I lost. So yes, it's the most important fight. Taking it as such and training as such.
And also, there was so many great Cuban heavyweights. There was Teofilo Stevenson. I think won 2 gold medals. These guys weren't allowed to become heavyweight champion in the pros. Does that matter to you to be that first great Cuban fighter that gets it done at heavyweight in the professional ranks?
Que obviamente muchos pesos completos de Cuba no han podido hacer lo que tú has hecho, es pelear en profesional. Que si eso para ti es algo importante, que tú vas a poder de nuevo en noviembre 23 tener el chance de ser el primer cubano peso completo campeón.
Claro, pero para mí fue un orgullo haber he nacido, haber visto todo eso, esos pesos completos y y nada, ese es mi orgullo y voy a lograrlo.
100%. It's very, very, very proud to be Cuban and now Cuban American, and he's very proud to have been able to witness some of those big fights and witness some of the training and that those great fighters, and his more Savon era than Stevenson. But yeah, absolutely, it's going to be very exciting to win the championship and become the first Cuban heavyweight champion.
Leonard, we know that we've heard Wilder Fury contract was signed. If Luis pulls it off, is there going to be a trilogy? What's the rematch?
Man, the sole focus is for Deontay Wilder and Ortiz to fight on the 23rd. Ortiz has the opportunity to fuck this whole thing up. What better situation to be in? You know, what better situation to be? All he got to do is go out there and focus for 12 rounds and find a way to win a big ass fight. If he wins the fight, he fucks the whole thing up.
Luis, would you give him a trilogy if you win?
Si tú ganas, le das una revancha a Wilder.
Bueno, yo estoy para pelear.
100%. He gave me the fight. It's not even to be spoken of. Yes, absolutely.
But he's put himself in the position that he has options. You know, and what better position to be the man in the heavyweight division?
Luis, does Deontay, has he improved at all? Does he have enough now in his skill set to do anything that he hasn't done before other than that right hand?
Que si tú has visto en lo que tú has visto de Deontay, que si tú crees que él ha mejorado desde que peleó contigo, que si tú crees que él va a poder mejorar y que si nada más es la derecha que él tiene, ¿qué tú crees de eso?
Pues los boxeadores pueden hacer todo lo que quieran en el entrenamiento, pero cuando llega la pelea todo se dificulta. Y el que no tenga un segundo plata en mercado, yo tengo 7.
It says that, you know, in the videos that you can watch and in the stuff that you see him putting out there, yes, he does look improved as a fighter, and I would agree. But he still lacks the experience of actually taking it from a training facility into a fight, where someone else is trying to take your head off, and it's not quite as simple as just, you know, in a controlled gym environment. So he's got to have a plan B and C, and if he doesn't, then that's going to be the error. He's got plan A through Z, so it's, you know, it's, who knows?
I guess my question is, has he ever had a plan B or C? Ever?
Lewis or
No,
Wilder?
no.
Que si tú piensas que Wilder en algún tiempo ha tenido un plan B o C, o siempre para él es el plan A a la derecha.
Supuestamente dice que tiene un plan B ahora.
No, en general.
En general, no he hecho ver. Yo soy un boxeador que sube arriba de ring a tratar de buscarle los defectos contrarios.
He only started really watching Wilder when he announced the first fight with him, so he's not a fighter that really watches and studies and sees what, you know, the opponent is doing. From what he thinks, probably it's always plan A, which is just land that right hand. But, you know, he hasn't really studied him from his onset to now. So, you know.
What about Wilder's?
I have, though. Deontay Wilder is very much improved. Very much improved. Each and every fight, he's gotten better and better and better. He not only just has a right hand, he's learned how to do some other things as a professional, kind of tricky things you can watch in the fight. And with Ortiz's experience with being in there with him before, I'm sure he's picked up on that. Deontay asked for this fight for a reason, okay? Because he sees some things in the first fight that he could have took advantage of, and we know how it ended. And the same with Ortiz. Ortiz will be a much different fighter than he was in the first fight. And one of the most important things will be his conditioning. He'll be able to fight all night long, and we know he has a tremendous skill set. So it's going to be a great fight. Both guys have improved from their last fight. That's why this is going to be a great fight.